Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 42 of Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. And a little forewarning that the Twitch series is actually formally ended. Keep that in mind when providing feedback below. Let's get started. Oh, there goes the jetpack. Well, that's kind of a problem because I'm sort of there we go. Sort of stuck. All right, I need. Whoa, okay. This is a bad place to be with no jetpack. All right, let's use my legs. Come on, legs. I know I could use my waste tank, but I'll just do it like this. All right, let's get some more jetpack fuel. There we go. That's the soon-to-be greenhouse. Why didn't they warn me about my jetpack? Oh, I don't know. It's strange, right? Like, they really should have warned me, right? So rude that it crept up on me out of nowhere. And, just irresponsible of the game to just not inform me of such mechanics. Boink. And sip. Alright, I am sipping Atmo. So here's the coal. I don't think I have all the iron I need. I definitely don't have all the iron I need. I need at least 189 more, or 89 more iron. But we'll get that starting to melt. Some of the stuff I don't need on me is this and this. And I'm gonna wait a second just to stop skimming CO2. Actually, I could do. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait here for just a second. I can't make an advanced belt because I don't have steel. And I didn't put what I needed to in the furnace to make a batch. As you can see, I need 100 more iron. So, nope. That not gonna happen. Alright, good enough. What about my hydration? Yeah. Nope. Whoop. And the last of this potato. Delicious. Can I put less carbon? What do you mean? No? I put too much coal in there? No, I just didn't mine enough iron because I physically ran out of space in my inventory. I'm headed out to mine iron. It's a non-issue. Right. I didn't, like, accidentally get the recipe wrong. I just ran out of space for the remaining iron that I was going to put in. Ooh, silicon, I'm gonna need that. For all that plastic and glass I'm gonna require in a sec. Alright, I have all the iron I need. Oh, my belt's full. But I'm gonna get a little silicone while I'm out here, because I know I'm gonna need that for the windows and the and other stuff. All right. Venus is, yeah, covered in ores, as is Vulcan. The hot worlds are covered in ores by design. This is not modded. This is totally vanilla. So, if you play on the moon or Mars or Europa, there's not a lot of ores. Venus, full of ores. Same with Vulcan, full of ores. Yeah, you can change it in the world gen option to change the sort of ore densities and all that, but on Venus you really don't even need to. All right, so power on, and here comes the steel. Hey, Warp Fox, good to see you too. Thanks for the resub. 400 more steel. My other stuff here could just go... Well, let's smelt the silicon, because I'm going to need that soonish. Now that I'm no longer, like, browning out, I can turn some lights back on, too. Cool. Because my tank has been pressurized, my furnace is less susceptible to temperature shock now. It takes... When the reagents that I'm, smelting outgas, because my my furnace has so much gas in it, it's going to be harder to warm up, but also harder to cool down. Double-edged sword there. All right, so here's the advanced mining belt. It's bigger. My other mining belt I'm going to leave in the base with the volatils in it. And this gets put on. Oh, I have more iron. Yep. Is the gas still sipping? Not anymore. We didn't even get close to the amount of nitrogen that we wanted, to be fair. Because there's not a lot of nitrogen in Venus Atmo. And the majority of my base's Atmo is nitrogen, so therein lies the problem. Alright, I've already gone over time. Let's continue constructing the greenhouse. Despite the temperatures outside. New song. How accessible is this game? You mean how easy is it? It's not. It's not very accessible, not very easy. It's not for the faint of heart. It's not for people that aren't good at engineering. I'm just being honest with you. This is not a game for casuals, because it will chew you up and kill you. You can play on creative mode and easy mode, which is a little bit easier, but still it's going to require math and engineering a little bit, you know. Imagine if you have a point of reference of like Minecraft. Imagine just like building complex redstone contraptions, and like that was all of Minecraft. So you're only as good as your ability to significantly redstone. Alright, I just set my drill on flatten, so I can remove the material out from underneath the greenhouse, but not super deform the terrain. If you played a bunch of SS13, you'll be fine playing this game. You will have to adjust to the UI and UX. The control schema, like changing hands and all that, is very foreign to a lot of players, and that is a very common complaint for new players, is that the like multiple hands type thing is just hard to get used to. And there's no way around that. There's no like, oh, let me just, because it's like in all other games, generally speaking, your offhand, like, you know, doesn't do very much, right? You don't, and so this game gives you two hands, and you know, you have to sort of, yeah. That will be tricky. I'll just say it outright. Is adjusting to the control schema will be a little frustrating. Alright, so now all I'm doing is just sort of deforming the terrain so it's not butting up or directly against the new structure. And I don't believe I have windows underneath. Yeah. Nope, that's not correct. Come on. I should just use the, oh no, I do. Everywhere? Okay, so I guess walls only. Okay. There's like a airflow that is blowing me around here. Down. So I haven't doubled the exterior walls. Windows, whatever they are. As you can see, I'm gonna run out of wall units. That's a pretty good start. Let me also correct this corner here. This is obviously gonna change. And then I'm gonna have to get inside before my waste tank goes kaput. If my waste tank fills up, if you're curious, it will just start heating me up. I'll become hyperthermic or heat stroked or whatever. But it's not instant death or anything like that. It's just discomfort initially. Right, there we go. So that is rotated. All right, inside we go. Yeah, the gas from my jetpack is lowering the temperature around me and then causing there to be pressure drops. Yeah, and then it kind of fluctuates around a bit. Well, I inadvertently got some more material. Just it was in my way. Now we're back into 31C. Why is it 31? It's a little warmer than I'm used to. My wall coolers are on. Let me check on them. My coolant line has only negative 19 Celsius. It's a warmer coolant than I'm used to. It's not of concern yet. It's just warmer. I'm not sure why. Yeah, every time I bring in outside oh, it's gonna heat it up. Yeah, that's probably what it was, is when I sipped more nitrogen and carbon dioxide, it heated it up. That's what it was. All right. I'm gonna need a ton of plastic sheets for that, so we'll get that going. Nice and hot. Hey, rest in peace. For the resub, after gifting out so many gifted subs this month. This has been your month. Oh, hasn't it? I could have one gas pane, yeah. I'm doubling it up for mostly, oh, hello. Mostly aesthetics, but it would function with a singular gas pane, sure. Or glass pane, rather. Gas pane! Because that's not a thing at all. So I think I put about 60 windows out there, or exactly 60 windows. So I'm going to print up a little bit more than 60 plastic for those windows. Because some of those are going to be floor panels that require more than 60. Also, so it's not just aesthetics doubling it up. There's also the case where the added doubling makes it so that if I accidentally crowbar a window pane out, I don't depressurize. Which I think, obvious to all, would be a very unfortunate thing to do. Yeah, the royalty-free music is much to be desired, but you know, it's royalty-free for a reason. So the rest of my silicon is going to go to glass, and I'm going to step out of the base now while it makes a ridiculous amount of glass and it sprays everywhere. I'm not going to... Yeah, so the filtering out all of the greenhouse for vacuum, what I could do is do a vacuum test during the night and try to race the clock to try to get all the air out, or just use the portable Atmos skimmer. Because yeah, that is a fair point that I can't vacuum this out during the day. It would explode. Unless I like domed it, you know, put surrounding stuff around it to keep it from exploding, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to set this up very much the same way I set up the last one. The thing is, I mostly want carbon dioxide, right? Like, my farm is going to be majority carbon dioxide, so the carbon dioxide that's in here at night is 100°C. It's hot, but it's like not prohibitively hot where I can't then air condition it down to the correct temp. So there's an argument to be made that I don't really need to remove too much of the gas that's in here anyway, because it's close to what I want it to be. It's just too hot. But given an air conditioner, and the AC is going to be on a different line. It's not going to be on that little, it's not going to be on the light battery line that I have. Yep, this is my farm donut. I've yet to redeem my free Krispy Kreme, but... Alright, how many more walls do I need? I need, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6 more walls. And 5 more pieces of plastic. Oh, 5 more walls and 5 more pieces of plastic, because I had plastic right here. Yeah, I weigh effort versus reward often. This game makes you measure that often, because there's a lot of things in this game that are technically doable, but they're functionally prohibitive given the time. And because I'm streaming, especially, you're not going to want to see me work on mega projects that take forever in a day, because they're super freaking boring. So there's a lot of things that I could design. Base-wise and all that, but given that it would be a total snooze fest to watch me build them, I just don't and won't. Yeah, they look cool, but what's easy to forget is the ridiculous amount of time invested into them. So, you know, certainly if you check the Steam forums or wherever else, the Stationeers subreddit, there's some crazy looking bases. But what you don't see is the creative mode or the thousands of hours that went into them. You just see the final product. And I can tell you, it takes a long time. Right? Like this furnace, you know? This furnace was like 7 hours of work or something, and all the know-how that I have. Also, it seems to be not gaining temperature anymore. Is this? It might max out. No, it's going up. Well, all right. It's just shy of 1100, so we'll see if it goes up. I'm also gonna need to mine up some more silicon. Only 1200 C? Yeah, but if I want stellite, you gotta get hotter than that. Now, because we're going to be growing with grow lights, I could have made this all without windows, but it would feel very strange to me, like role-playing wise, to have a greenhouse with no windows. I mean, doable, but it would feel more like a illegal grow-op than a greenhouse. All right, I'm gonna purposely leave the center window open. That will be my entry window. Oh, I guess I don't have some on the roof too. A lot. Basically none on my roof. I'm also missing a wall piece here as well. I'll take full inventory of what I'm missing eventually, once I'm closer to being done. Does pressure, temperature, or gas type have any effect? Yes, but I have no idea what you mean by effect. It matters, but without more specifics, I can't tell you how. All right, let's get some... But chat might be able to help you out if you clarify. Oh, for pipe organs? I don't know. I haven't used pipe organs much. I haven't even really experimented with them. For that, I have no idea. Dimming the lights so I can see. Oh, I'm on flatten. There we go. So getting pretty close to being able to enclose it. And then I think what I'm gonna do is fully enclose it at night when it's coolest. Like right at the end of a night when it's like 90 C or something like that. And we're gonna set up it's positioned right next to the vacuum room. So it's gonna be really easy to add wall coolers. That won't be a problem at all, because we already have the coolant and all the piping right in the immediate vicinity for wall coolers. God, that's bright. Who needs retinas, right? I feel like I'm getting more copper than anything else. Gonna need a beefier coolant system. So my coolant doesn't really heat up too badly. What I could do is add more coolant to it by filtering and smelting uranium. So I might end up doing that just to make the coolant line more dense if it needs it. I'm not gonna bother doing that until I've determined that the coolant can't handle, like it can't keep up. Just because the problem is theoretical until it becomes, or hypothetical until it becomes a reality. You know, it's not worth engineering a solution for a hypothetical. All right, I probably have enough. I'm already getting thirsty, and I'm sure my waste tank is filling up quick. Yeah, you could probably make a playable organ in this game. With the pipe organs, I'd imagine. Look at those batteries. Look at all that extra power. Who needs storms, right? Who needs storms? Does leaving the drill on drain battery? Yeah. That's why I turned it off. All your other tools, minus a gas-based welder. Well, actually, that's not true. The handheld tablet you should turn off when you're not using. The labeler you should turn off not using. Lights, obviously. Gas-based welders. There's a lot of stuff that will drain power if you just leave it on. So it's best to turn them off when they're not currently in use. Or even like table, yeah, everything. Just a lot of stuff. Where am I going? I'm getting a potato. Ooh, I ate 45% of a potato. Glad my dude here exists on like a nil-cal diet. Oh yeah, I'm definitely still generating heat. Or upping my temp. No doubt. I left with it just shy of 12, or just shy of I know, the flow's not on. The chamber is going up in temp, but because the furnace flow controls were off, they weren't changing temp. Because the gas wasn't being exchanged. Now the temperature's equalized. Unfortunately, it tanked temp a bit, but that's just because of the volume of smelting I just did, more than anything else. And last but not least, the gold. Maybe make some Inconel? I could. Okay, power's still on. Everything's still functioning. Everything's within reasonable... Okay, perfect. So, for the rest of the things, there's Astroloy, which is very high pressure, that I'm within the right temperature range. Hot Histoloy, I'm actually too hot for. Inconel, I am correct for as well. And Stellite, I'm not hot enough. So I could do Astroloy and Inconel, but I'm not going to do them because they're not actually part of the project I'm currently working on. Not really. Unless you guys vote on it. I guess I could poll for it, but... That's so much faster than Arc Furnace? It's kind of still an Arc Furnace. But yeah, it is faster. Alright, I don't want to overshoot the amount of stuff I needed. So I needed one more wall, right? One more wall. Another thing I could do... Ooh, nah, I'm not going to do it that way. Oh, none of my iron's in there. Pipes are good up to like 60 kPa or MPa. But you shouldn't, I mean, that's the exact upper limit. You shouldn't get that close to it. It won't be good for you. Yeah, past 50, they start groaning at you, and then you keep going north of that, and you're in for a bit of an explosive treat. So I am going to remove this. Because you all voted that it should not float, which is why I'm out here with frames to make it look like a solid, steady object. We are. So now it's supported. And white paint to make it blend in. Let's try to take a bit of an inventory of the materials I'm currently missing to finish this off. So 1 plastic for that window. And then for glass, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me turn this on. This is getting difficult. 9, 10, 11, 12, unless I already counted that. 13. Phooey. Oh, God. Well, the batter's already full. But I'm curious about the potential power. Oh, so much potential power that it burned out my cables. Cool. So the transformers don't really work. Well then, let me preemptively snip. All right, and let's get the network analyzer. So this has a potential of 60 kilowatts. And this has a potential of 120 kilowatts. Wait, why is this one so much less? Oh, probably because this one's already burned out somewhere. No? They both have 12. But this is reading 6. Are these data ports? Power. 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 Wow, that was a short storm. Power. 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 Actually, yeah. What is going on? $12 turbines. Yeah, there's... What? I don't even know. I don't even know. How are only half of these reading? Look at the device count. 6. 6 devices on this, which is 12 devices on this. There's clearly more than 6 devices here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. None of the cables are burnt out. Here it even says 4. And here it says 6. Like, what? Yeah, it's bugged. It's bugged. Now 14. Freaking magic. 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 Yeah, whatever. I fixed it with a cable. I'm obviously gonna need to come out here with a heavy cable. So if that's the case, why did it burn out? Because they were, all that power is being sent to transformers. The transformers didn't work and allowed more power to be sent than they allow to be sent and burned it out. But why? I don't know. What I need to do is I need to have like storm-based transformers kick on and cut power. Tusky Pats? She's like, she won't be here. Tusk, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. There you go. Yeah. I need to fill that side of the couch up with pillows so she can't sit over there. How many glass did I say? Now I'm so got pulled off topic. Ski and Yoda. Yeah, the heavy cables can only hold up to 100 kilowatts. I just don't know how. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I get it. But I'm not going to think of a solution right now. I'm going to focus on what I'm focusing on. What do we need? We needed plastic. And glass. All right, so temperature is circulating. Things are heating up. Good. Plastic. Walls. Yoda streamer cam. Hey, Yoda. Now's not the right time to turn your back, buddy. All right, I think that's enough glass. And we want one heavy cable. Hey. I print up a few. This dog is mostly fluff. He's mostly gruff. He's kind of gruff in real life. He's been snarling at me recently. I don't really like it. That is nasty tea. Cranky little dog syndrome. Normally he's pretty chipper. I don't know why he's been cranky lately. But he has been a bit of a cranky little dude. Can't tell you why. I don't know. Alright, so here's one of the places we need a wall. Alright, there's a bunch of spots we need glass. Looks like a mushroom. Which is funny, because that's the only thing that we won't be growing in here. Okay, the bottom is done. The wall facing 180, let's check that. The wall facing 0. Alright, I'll go in the ceiling. Oh, yeah, let's put the cable down before I forget. We voted against the mushroom level, so we won't be doing that. That was already pulled. Alright, now it's time to check all the windows for double panes. Yes, yes, yes. I'll check all the walls first. Ceilings for double panes. This is a single pane. Now it's double. Single, now double. Single. Single. Floors. Alright, I think this is the only one that's left. This straight ahead. Cool. This is just about ready for the final touches. Nice. I mean, there's a lot more work ahead, to be fair. Missed one on the wall? Alright, let me double check. Stormy. Double, 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 double. Other than, of course, the hole that I've been flying through. Nope. I think it's all done. Whoa! I can't even... There was so much hot air flowing into that, it threw me back. That was funny. Oh, that was the hole. Yeah, the hole's purposeful. Yeah, I would say dogs do... Not all dogs, but dogs do tend to mimic their owners. So my dogs are pretty chill. But that's also because anytime they're not chill, I correct their behavior. You know, I don't like them being aggressive or whatever. You know, dogs rely on consistency more than anything else. So if you're not consistent, they will just become whatever they become, and you aren't the determining factor of their behavior. But if you train your dogs, they'll be better pets. So the other thing that I might do for the turbines here is I'm probably gonna have to wire them up separately, but then there's an argument to be made for them going down at least 9, if not 10. And then what I would do is I would have storm-based transformers. So I would need a weather station. How I'd fix them, let me describe. How I'd fix it is to put each line of them to generate no more than 100 kilowatts in a storm, or even just yeah, and then have a transformer hooked up to them so that during a storm, all but one of the transformers turns off, cutting power, or basically not using the power from the other turbines, so that only only one set for 100 kilowatts gets generated. And that way we don't blow our cables out during storms. But I'm not going to set that up because it would need a weather station and it needs some logic and stuff like that. So just food for thought for later. So now that that is all done, what about the hydroponics? I don't even know where the trays are for them. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. It was weird. Did they take them out in this? Because, yeah, they're not at the bottom of the filtration. Huh. Are they not on that bench? Very strange. I went past it? Well, I went past trays. Here. So I'm not talking about hydroponic trays. What the devs put in and take out are crazy to me. So here's a grow light. Pipe bender, printer. Oh, hydroponic station. They're in the electronics printer, cause that makes sense. Jesus, game. Why be so confusing? Everything else hydroponic is in the stupid pipe bender, and then all the game drives me crazy. So what do I need for this? Nickel? No, we voted for stations, not trays. There was a poll for it, so we went stations. Nickel. That's weird. Nothing ever takes nickel except for this. Yeah, we had a poll, and the stations decidedly won. Even though they don't need light. I know. I'm aware. I'm fully aware. You're preaching to the choir here. I don't care. We had a poll. It's one of these like, yeah, I know, I understand the concept, but we voted and chat voted, so your logic will not overrule the majority. And that is how politics tends to work. Also, I've demonstrated the trays, and I have not demonstrated the stations, so there's a good reason to demo stations, because I hadn't actually shown what the stations are and what they do and all that. The tyranny of the majority, exactly. All right, my arc welder. So for the farm, we are going to want to pull in a lot more carbon dioxide and run a gray pipeline. Probably the gray pipeline is going to probably be running where the water runs, so I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what that looks like. But it's gonna be a lot of pipes. Yeah, I could have used frames. Yes. So here's what this hydroponic station looks like. Placement needs support, which is probably something I'm gonna run into. But it's 4 spots, and you put in water and power, and it grows itself. It's pretty neat. I like it. And we'll have 2 of them, so we'll have 8 planting spots, which is plenty for me to feed myself. Then at that point, there is iron in here, so let's make some pipes. And we're gonna have this system feed off the same sort of carbon dioxide line that everything else feeds off of. I'm not gonna redesign the carbon line or anything like that. But we will need to add coolers. So the vacuum room is right here underneath my feet right now. So it's actually pretty close to where the room that we need cooled is. So what I'll do is I'll run insulated pipes with the coolant into the room and then hook up some wall coolers. My guess is for a room that size, we'll need 2. All right, so here's my lovely trays. And I know I'm going to need a lot of pipes, so I'm just going to let them print for a bit and put away all of the wall segments. And the paint color I don't need. There's some more pipes. This actually might be enough pipes between what I've printed and what I'm holding, or close to it. All right, let's make it gray because it needs to represent the color that we have for carbon dioxide. So I'm gonna snag a gray pipe here and paint this stuff gray. All right, that's all gray now. A digital valve with radiators on the coolant line would be the same difference if I wanted to demonstrate other methods. Yeah, that would actually be less of a power method. So the way that would look is if, yeah, well, we can way less power indeed. It would take up more wall space though. But how should we cool the greenhouse? With wall coolers, with radiators. I'm happy to do it either way. Man, bro, the tyranny of the majority slapping you around again, I think. No, never mind. It's flip-flopping. We'll see. All right, so the other thing I'm going to need to do is to figure out exactly where my pipes are going to go past the door. I don't know how to do that yet. And then
power low.
Yeah, so I'll figure that out here. Thank you for watching Stationeers Venus, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that the series has since ended. But with that said, there's still many hours left yet to air. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, I'm no longer streaming Stationeers, but my stream schedule can be found at Rhadamant.com or my schedule banner. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.